Hey guys and ladies, can't forget about you. Today's episode, I'm gonna talk about what I should have talked about back in July that I've been teasing you on a previous episode of Joe's Bits and Bobs. So today's gonna be actually exciting video for you, and it has to do with this guy right here. This is the PSP Core Fantasy Final Fantasy VII edition. Not sure if you can see it, but I'll show you on the table in a second and what it came with and everything. But the PSP launched in Japan on December 12th of 2004. It's over 20 years ago. Everywhere else was March 24th, 2005. PlayStation Portable was a childhood memory. I remember taking it with me with my mother to places like the allergy clinic when I used to get shots for my allergies. Ended up that didn't work. I digress, but yeah. And I remember playing games like Call of Duty Underground 2, Midnight Club, Street Racing, Battlefront 2 on the PSP, and the PC, of course. But, let's just get into the box and show you what this came with. If you were to travel back in time when this was the game, the console that most people sought after when it first launched, and it gave Nintendo a run for its money. So when this arrived, I was I was excited. I got it like this, and I was a little upset that the packaging didn't have another box in it. So hopefully it didn't make this box worse. But at the end of the day, I got it, and I'm happy about it. So let's look at the box first before we open this PlayStation Portable. So it has this nice design. This is why I want to. Let's got that one. See anything on the other side? Nope. And then the other side is just basically the same. So let's go ahead and open up, see what we get. Or see what we got. Looks like a lanyard or some sort. I'm going to put everything back in the box as I want to keep this as possibly together as possible. This is still in the packaging. I don't want to open it. But this is the lanyard that many PlayStation Portables came with. You can put it around the side, put it around your wrist so you don't lose it. But this one looks like it's a nice sword. Put that off to the side. Actually, I'll take that out of the box for a second. Yeah, I did open this up beforehand, so then I got a game. This is the Japanese version, so I'm going to have to get the American version if I want to play this game. It's all in Japanese. And just to show you, it came with the disc. And then we got the box, or another box, inside of a box. And we're going to go ahead and turn this around. Open her up. Got user manuals. Looks like they just taped it together. So it looks like this was open at some point. It would have been cool if it wasn't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's what they all say. Now this originally came with a felt. I just discarded it just to show you that PlayStation Portable came out of here. Again, it was also taped, showing that it was used. Put that down there. And it also came with a power brick and the cable. And that's what it came with. No other extras, which didn't really need or anything like that. But again, I definitely got to upgrade my lighting, but I don't know. Have you guys ever had a PlayStation Portable? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Let's go ahead and get to the next part where I actually turn this bad boy on. To turn the PlayStation Portable on, you push that up. I'm not going to show you as well, but the serial number on here is actually pretty remarkably intact. There we go. Any moment. There. Now this PlayStation Portable is based on the 2000 series, which is a Slim series. I'm just going to go ahead and skip the clock timer because, like I said, I'm going to put this on the shelf eventually anyways. But yeah, I'm going to show you the difference between the 1000 series, the original that actually launched, and the 2000s. This one right here has the removable thumbstick. I have to get a new one for this one, and it's quite a bit thicker. I'm not sure if you can see that. And of course, it's got this little latch over here to open the UMD drive, but this one I gotta clean up a little bit more because it's kind of difficult to open that. But there you go. Speaking of UMD, let's go ahead and pop that game and see how it works. So again, with these, you just pop open like that. And while I'm popping this open, have you guys checked out my merch store? Again, I have the Christmas sweater, the Christmas mugs, all on, as soon as they're gone, they're gone. And, you know, grab some merch. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the UMD in there. All it does is just sit in there, close it up. And the UMD just plays like that. Yeah, that works a lot better. The polarizer without the screen looks a lot better. Sorry about, you know, if there was any distortion, but yeah. And you can also go to different menus. I had to switch this from Japanese to English in order for me to be able to read what I'm doing. Internet browser, you could browse the internet back then. I think that's mainly the biggest reason what I heard is that they picked up a PlayStation Portable to browse the internet. I don't know. Did you have a PlayStation Portable when you were growing up? And if you did, what'd you do with it? You browse the internet, you play with your friends, you know, played Twisted Metal. That was fun. Yeah, I still have Twisted Metal somewhere, and it's great. What other things retro items should I take a look into? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. Subscribing is free. It helps the channel out tremendously. As well as if you want to go one step further, you can become a channel member. And channel members will get early access to videos like this one. And also, if you need some energy and you need to stay awake, Doobie Energy, our sponsor. And you can save 10% with my code Joe Tech, capital R symbol and blog. Again, that is Joe Tech, symbol and blog, all capitals. And you save 10% off your first order. Link will be in the description. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this video, please consider sharing it. And I want to get to 5,000 subscribers at the end of the month. Right now I'm actually losing subscribers, so that's not good. All right, enough of me rambling on. You have a great day. Peace.